up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here on the run, getting things done. I had to come over here to Walmart, man. Y'all know I don't like messing with no Walmart. It's a seasoning that I wanted that Meyer did not have in stock. My steak and chop seasoning, but I knew Walmart would. So I had to just go ahead and get over here. I got in and out that mofo as fast as I could, though. So the day is already better now that I'm pulling out of the parking lot of this place. Let's get into the topic at hand, though, and it's a not so funny topic. A young Scooter and Kenneth Bailey, rapper, he has unfortunately passed away at the age of 39 on his birthday. The police called it a freak accident, and it's got people speculating on whether that is true or not. It's got people wondering if the police really did something to him and it was a cover-up. So apparently ATL came out to the spot, knocked on the door. They said there were two men there. One opened the door and immediately closed it. Said they set up a perimeter. One of them, who turned out to be a young Scooter, had hopped over a couple fences, and apparently he sustained some sort of injury hopping over the fences, man. And they described it as a fracture or something to his leg. I don't know, man. It does sound pretty sus, but they doing the investigation. They calling in different bureaus to investigate it. So I'm gonna just see what turns up, what the autopsy shows, all that sort of stuff. I'm not gonna pass judgment. But the people who are like, nah, this is sus as fuck, I get it. I understand. I really do, because just the circumstances of it are insane. They're not impossible, but they are a bit crazy, man. I wasn't somebody that really listened to much of his music, but I know people who did, and they're affected by it, understandably so. And it's just an unfortunate situation all the way around, man. You got somebody gone at 39. That's just much too young, man. And it was his birthday. How about that part? It was his birthday. Now I don't know why they was out there or what. I don't even know why he felt he needed to flee from the police. But man, this is why as you guys have heard me say before, why I kind of live the life that I do. I kind of stay out of the way. I try not to get involved in anything that's going to put me in any bad situations. Because, man, I don't want to be bothered with stuff like this. I don't want to be running from the police, man, for any reason. So I'm okay with being lame, being boring, having a life where, you know, I'm not involved in stuff like this. If this is the stuff that I have to be involved in to prove that I'm a real nigga, as people put it, I'm good, man. I outgrew that stuff. You know, there were times where, you know, I was mischievous and in the middle of stuff that I shouldn't have been, but that was years ago, man. I couldn't imagine being the age that I am now and still being involved in stuff where I gotta flee from the police. But this is where we at, and I'm trying to word this as respectfully as possible, because it is an unfortunate situation, and I really am saddened by the passing of yet another black man way before his time. But you know, there are lessons in these situations, you know, and this just try to stay out of whatever was going on with him. We don't know the full details, but what we can say is that whatever was going on and he was involved in, he felt like he needed to flee from the police. So that right there should tell you that it probably wasn't anything great. And the whole rapper thing, man, a lot of them, they make it and they still continue to do the same sort of stuff that they did before they made it. And this is how many get pulled back in, to doing these jail times and stuff. Think about this. There was that one song that Jay-Z did, Death to Auto-Tune, where he said, I don't be in a hallway all day, talking about how I be in a hallway all day. That was a bar for real, because once Jay-Z reached a certain level, he didn't want to do any of the other stuff that he was doing before anymore. He don't even talk about any of that stuff. And Jay-Z, prolific hip-hop artist, some people, he's the GOAT for them. This is a guy that we watched come through the 90s and the 2000s, 2010s. Dude predicted he was going to be a billionaire, and look where he at. He understood at an early age that he didn't want to be doing that sort of stuff forever. He wanted to go legit and become a businessman as soon as he was able to. And with the whole Rockefeller thing, it seemed like he was the only one from the outset was looking at that like, this is just a stepping stone. I'm not going to be with this forever. We ain't going to be doing this forever. So I wish more of these rappers thought like that. Like, once you start making the money where you don't have to get involved in the riffraff stuff no more, you don't. Like, not everybody got a business mind, but many of these guys are very intelligent, man. Young Scooter wasn't no dummy. You just listen to the dude talk. He was no dummy, man. And I'm just like, damn, man. Like, I'll always wonder what dude's peak could have been like if he would have stayed out of the stuff that led to him, feeling like he needed to run from the police, man. I'll always wonder that, because dude was very intelligent. I don't know, man. I'll leave it there though, y'all. Y'all can see I'm just really like shook by this. It's truly a saddening thing. It's tragic. It's all that, because as I said, it's yet another black man gone before his time for being involved in the wrong stuff. I will say this before I go. The police really hammered home, no shots were fired. They really hammered that home. So I'm with y'all. We looking to see what the final report is, because it is murky. I just wish that he had nothing to do with this stuff, man. I'll holler at y'all soon though. Peace.